action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. The fans are making noise here inside the Oracle Arena for their Warriors. And Brent, two teams here who are very proud of their defense.
This is where you look at the coaches, Kevin, and you have to commend the fact that he's been able to convince all of the guys on his roster, not just the starting five, that however they're going to impact the game is going to start on the defensive end. Oh, and by the way, that's where your playing time is going to come from.
And that can get in the head of a scorer, can it?
That absolutely can, and if you can set the pace defensively, the offensive team knows it's in for a long night.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Bazemore is the 3 with Millsap the 4. Schroeder runs the point with Korver to his side. And it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Korver kicks to Millsap. Screened by Howard. Pass to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the 3 ball. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, not known as an outside shooter, he's definitely working on his three-point accuracy.
Curry against Schroeder. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. First quarter, just over a minute played. Schroeder passes to Korver. There's the pick. The 3. They grab their own miss. Bazemore. Durant with some nice D.
He needs to be more patient on offense and not force shots like that. The D was right up in his face there.
Picked by Pachulia. Green dishes to Pachulia. Thompson against Korver. He used that pick to perfection.
He's one of those guys the defense always has to watch out for. Burned him there.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And it's blocked by Curry.
And they've had some good looks, but can't seem to get it going here. 1 for 5. Tough way to start it.
And Thompson kicks to Green. The screen from Thompson. Durant for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Millsap a screen on Green. Howard setting the pick for Schroeder. Bazemore for 3. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Outside Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, what's amazing about Curry isn't just how dominant a shooter or player he is, but very few guys in the history of our game have actually changed it. And I think Steph Curry is rapidly moving into that category. I mean, now you see defenders who have to guard 35 feet away from the basket. You know, you generally don't see guys his size dominate the game when they don't feature that next level athleticism. So for what he's done, man, it is just incredible to watch.
Stephen Curry hits them both. And with Curry, he's changing the game at the pro level and also for the future. There are going to be a lot of kids mimicking his play style.
You can bet in 10 years there are going to be a ton of sharpshooters who modeled their game after Curry. I don't think anyone saw how he revolutionized the game when he first entered the league.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Bazemore's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thompson outside. Millsap against Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Millsap. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Inside. Millsap a screen. Howard, that's good.
You gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Curry against Schroeder. Pachulia kicks to Green. Back to Pachulia. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Hawks trail by 3. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I did get a chance to speak with Mike Budenholzer a little bit. Now, he knows this other team blocks shots, but he doesn't want his team to change its approach. He said, we've got to attack the paint. We can't just live outside. I told my guys, when you go up strong. So, Kevin, they're going to take it early and often to the front of the rim.
All right, David, thank you. Taking on a defense like the one they're facing today has certainly got their attention.
You know, you have to watch film on them for a few minutes to see how sturdy they are defensively.
Well, the one thing you cannot do against a defense like that is relax or back down. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to stay in attack mode and make sure that they feel you.
Here's Bazemore. The Warriors making the shot. Down low. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, you had the feeling that Dwight Howard was going to move on from Houston this last offseason. Ends up opting out and signing on with his hometown team, the Atlanta Hawks. Got a sizable 3-year deal as well.
And for Howard, he was courted by several teams in free agency, arguably the biggest name at the center spot.
Well, he met with several teams that would have been a good fit, but I think the hometown factor was too hard to pass up with Atlanta. Might be his last big contract in the league. Might as well take it for the team you loved growing up.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Green. And when you see, Greg, this team play with Draymond Green, you can see that he's the heart and soul of the club.
As impressive as Green is on the stat sheet with all the triple-doubles, his intangibles are just as valuable. Steph Curry's the MVP of the league, but Draymond Green is the MVP of this team.
Offensive rebound, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Durant, that's good.
You put that pass right on target. Way to get your teammates involved.
The Hawks trail by 4. Schroeder with the ball. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Howard. Back to Schroeder. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Thompson outside. Curry a screen on Schroeder. Here's Thompson. Rebound Atlanta. Howard's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Schroeder kicks to Howard. Millsap a screen. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Look, you just don't like turnovers ever, but they happen. Hopefully they'll learn from that mistake.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here's Curry. He's got 5. The feed now to Green. Green with a screen for Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Hawks have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. The Hawks working the ball around. And Bazemore kicks it over to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. Shot off the pick. Again, the Hawks score.
Defense pretty solid there, but Schroeder finds a way to knock one down.
The pass to Durant. Thompson inside. Guarded by Korver. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Schroeder kicks to Howard. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yep, he got up ahead of steam and no one could come over to stop him.
Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Klay Thompson. The free throw drops for Curry. And Brent, here's something you may not know about the name Korver. It means the German occupational name for basket maker, huh? Think about that. Very appropriate for Kyle.
Is that true, Kevin? That's amazing. You do more research than Greg Anthony does. And man, he can fill it up. One of the game's very best.
Now, here's Green. He has 5. Livingston, no luck.
I have no clue what happened with the defense there, but they should be thanking their lucky stars that somehow he bricked that golden opportunity.
Here is Korver. They trail by 3. Sefolosha dishes to Prince. Back to Sefolosha. To the middle. Here's Splitter. David West grabs the miss.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
Hawks shooting 47% here so far. There's the dish to Schroeder. Back to Korver. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Korver's got his first bucket of the night.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. That doesn't go either for Green. Korver passes to Schroeder. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
Over in the corner, Green. Down low, here's Curry. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Splitter sets a screen. Deflects the pass. Here's Sefolosha. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Splitter sets a screen. There's the pick. Korver. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Hawks lead by 1.
That's really Korver's game in a nutshell. The catch and fire mentality is what has made him such a special player in this league for a long time.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Iguodala gets the bucket. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Prince with a screen on Green. Over to the left wing. Pass to Splitter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And a casualty of the Spurs, freeing up space for LaMarcus Aldridge. They had to trade away Thiago Splitter. He went off to Atlanta.
Yeah, no surprise there, the connection with Budenholzer and the Spurs in tracking down Thiago Splitter to make him a nice addition to this basketball team. One thing you'd like to see is to have Thiago Splitter have a few healthy seasons before it's all said and done.
Clark, he's checked in for the Warriors. And Splitter drops them both. And the game is constantly evolving, Brent. Most of the time, it's the players who push that change.
Well, I think what the players see is all the possibilities in front of you, Kevin. When you watch a LeBron James, or for 20 years you watch a Kobe Bryant, and all the things that are offered up to him both on and off the floor because of his incredible diligence, work ethic, practice, mentality, the guys want that. They want a piece of that, if not all of that, and so they're pushing the limits of the game.
What about the three-point shooting of Steph Curry? People talking now the kids are just shooting long shots all the time, that he started this whole mindset of that being the ticket.
I think it'll be interesting over the course of the next 5 or 6 years to see how it is that the younger players who are coming up explore the three-point line. The one caveat that I will say, Kevin, is with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, they had a very unique upbringing, both of them being sons of former players. That's not something that all these kids have readily available to them. They're not in that environment. That nature versus nurture argument will be interesting with regards to shooting.
Excellent point.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Schroeder dishes to Korver. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on David West.
Well, a huge array of post moves from Thiago Splitter. He knows how to draw contact when he's going up for shots. The first thing you talk about with the Hawks is the versatility and the depth of their front court. Not the biggest inside, but certainly their skill level is a cut above, and they can hurt you in many ways.
And Brent, you mentioned the depth for the Hawks. They've been a very savvy team, filling out that bench with players who can contribute.
Yeah, a blend of young players and old players. They're doing a good job of finding some international talent as well. A nice balance on their roster, and it seems like they know which direction they're going, and for right now, what they're doing.
And this Warriors team, so dominant on so many levels. But for me, what energizes them is that fluidity and that unselfishness of their offense. I mean, it's so much fun to play that way, and that joy feeds into every aspect of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here is Cephalosha. Not a lot of room. Now Green. He's got 5. Four seconds left. And it's good for 2. And it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, both O's are executing at very high levels, but it's early. We'll see if that continues.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Dwight Howard, a lightning rod figure around the league, subject to a lot of criticism, but he says he takes comfort in playing the game he still loves.
Basketball, this is my passion. On the court, it's my sanctuary. I want to have fun. The reason I play is to win championships. I take this game very seriously.
It's an interesting concept that Dwight has, to take something very seriously in order to have fun. He does say he has a burning passion to win a championship. He's been in the finals, and this is a guy that's got still a lot to shoot for, he feels, in his career.
That's a great point, Kevin. And the challenge for Dwight is how to balance how serious he is and how passionate he is with having that fun on the court that he's after.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
They come out the gates here strong and put together just a solid first quarter.
Well, they've carved out a nice little advantage here, really by dictating the pace early on.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Klay and Iguodala, the potent wing pair. Durant is out there with Pachulia, and it's Clark in at the 5. Now here's Iguodala. The screen from Thompson. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. to the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, the Hawks offense predicated on ball movement and spacing and great shooting. They keep their shooters spread all over the floor, and if they can't get layups, those catch and shoot opportunities are something they're great at.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the catch and shoot jumper, statistically a better shot than pull-up, but Brent, the Hawks make it the foundation of their offense.
Yeah, even when they're driving or they're posting up, you always get the sense that they're looking for the next pass, and then potentially, Kevin, even the pass after that, the hockey assist. So you have to have a collection of good decision makers and guys confident to step up and knock down open shots.
And with new ownership and a new commissioner in the NBA, the league has been very proactive looking at the game and not being afraid, Brent, to tweak things here and there to make it better.
Well, I'm thinking about the Hack-a-Shack rule right away here.
I am too.
I actually don't even want to say it that way. I want to say the intentional foul rule because I can't stand it. It's
Heck, Dwight, we could name about 10 players here that fall in that category.
Yeah, I think it's worth looking at, Kevin. I think it'd be interesting because from a strategy standpoint, there's a few things that you can do. I'm not going to go into them. You and I can go talk about
But
those
it does
later.
slow the game. The game is based on the beauty of flow and pace and tempo, and there's nothing that slows it down like that.
No, and we're talking about the entertainment part of basketball and how much it gets disrupted when the coaches elect to use the intentional foul rule. I will say this, Adam Silver in the early stages of being commissioner in the NBA is very much willing to listen to what it is that people are offering up. I think there's a great bit of flexibility with Adam Silver in the way that the commissioner's office is looking at the game, looking at making the game better, looking at the game and trying to make it a little more appealing to the fans. So I commend him on that.
Maybe the most progressive commissioner we have in all of sports right now.
Certainly the tallest.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, we know Stephen Curry is beloved by his teammates. One of his teammates, Sean Livingston, once said of him, he's one of the most humble superstars by far. It resonates throughout the locker room. But on the court, he has some swagger, some edge. Curry says, I'm still the same person. Still do the same stuff in my spare time. That keeps me grounded, keeps me normal. Guys?
And his character, just one more thing people appreciate. Thank you, David. Millsap misses. Warriors leading by 7. Thompson passes to Iguodala. Here's Clark. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
Yeah, great ball movement and patience. They're working hard for those good looks.
And you know, you look at the depth of the Warriors, never mind their dominant starting 5, Greg. Their reserves are as good as some starting units in the NBA.
And for some teams, that can cause problems where guys aren't playing as much as they feel they deserve. When you're playing for a team that's competing for a championship, though, players understand that some sacrifice is required.
Steph Curry's checked in for Andre Iguodala. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. So he gets them both.
Not your typical big man free throws there. He's lights out.
Curry dishes to Thompson. Here's Clark, guarded by Korver. On its way from Curry for 2, and the Warriors tack on 2 more. The Hawks trail by 9. Now here's Schroeder. 7 points in the game. They set the pick. Clock at 4. Atlanta again missing.
Yeah, so far he has not had his usual effort in this one, and it's really hurting the team.
Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
Yeah, thought process was after he hit that first 3, he'd be in great shape, but he looks way off right now.
Bazemore misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's stolen by Schroeder. He dishes it to Millsap. He kicks to Bazemore. Hawks passing it around. And here's Schroeder. Clock at 6. Back to Millsap. Puts it up from 12. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. Feeds it to Clark. And the foul on Kent Bazemore. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now, he has to back off on defense just a little bit. His team cannot afford to have him on the bench at this point in the game due to foul trouble.
Howard's checked in for the Hawks. Outside Curry. Thompson, high post. And it's blocked. In the corner, Bazemore with it. They get it back. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Howard.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And it's a result of the defense not doing its job in the low post, boxing out and preventing second chance points.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And to me, this is why they're winning, guys. Unlikely players stepping up huge against a defense that's really nowhere to be found.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Golden State. Here's Korver for 3. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Gotta love how Korver's outside shot keeps looking better and better with each passing game.
And the basket by Curry.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Korver with it. He's got 7. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Pass to Clark. Kicks to Thompson. He feeds it to Pachulia. Dishes it to Curry. From deep. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Schroeder. Again, the Hawks score.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
And the attack mentality, I think he surprised the entire defense with that one.
Now, here's Thompson. Clark. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, a good first quarter, good second. This could be a big night.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
You know, give Klay Thompson a tremendous amount of credit for not only knowing his role, but accepting it. I mean, he is the perfect sidekick to go along Steph Curry. And, you know, some people talk about maybe he goes somewhere else to be a bigger star. He is a superstar in our league. He just accepts the fact that maybe I won't get every individual accolade in order to chase the hardware. And kudos to him, because there's not any jealousy that's really accumulated over time between he and Steph. It's more of a brothership and respect that they have, and that's why they've been one of the more dominant teams we've ever seen.
And some changes here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Green comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. And then for Atlanta, Splitter comes in for Mike Muscala. And it's Prince in for Kent Bazemore. The Hawks trail by 5. And one thing I thought was such a great comment from Klay Thompson, Greg, was when he was asked if he would ever leave Curry to be the top star on his own team, his response was simply, why would I do that?
Exactly. And that says all you need to know about Klay. He could be a star on his own team, but knows it's better to win titles as a sidekick. Also knows just how lucky he is to be the backcourt mate of Steph Curry.
And we know he could drill that from there, even with defenders closing in.
Outside Korver. Pass to Schroeder. Three-pointer. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
West kicks to Curry. The shot's good on the assist by West. And that's now 20 points for Steph Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Splitter with a screen on Green. Schroeder passes to Splitter. Korver gets a wide open look. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 7. Outside, Green. Curry kicks it to West. And it's Golden State with another. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Korver kicks it over to Schroeder. Prince outside. It's good from long range. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Golden State's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Golden State moving it around. West setting the pick for Durant. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Kyle Korver. Left side Curry, shot off the screen, and there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Livingston kicks to Curry. Offline with his 3. The Hawks trail by 6. The feed to Schroeder. There's the 3. It's rebounded by West. The Warriors shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And it's sent back by Howard.
And love seeing Howard rise up and reject shooters. Just a juggernaut on defense. Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Warriors shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%.
Take a break.
Right around the middle of the road.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. But Brent, we all know that you come from a huge basketball family. Your dad, Rick, leading the way and in the Hall of Fame, and your brothers all played at various levels. What was it like coming up in a basketball-centric household?
Well, first of all, thanks for the underhanded compliment there. You got that, Kevin? Underhand?
Yeah.
Sorry about
Free
that.
throws, yes. I got it.
It was a lot of fun. Having 2 older brothers and 1 younger was very, very competitive. So maybe some of the sapling from the fruits of that tree dripped into us with regards to playing the game. And just was around it. So it felt very natural to be in the locker room, to be on the gym floor, and then eventually push the potential to see where you could get.
And some pretty good discussions around the family dinner table, I'm sure, on the game.
Some decent ones, but Kevin, we played a lot more wiffle ball, soccer, Nerf football than basketball, and most of those games never ever got to the ending. Too much fighting. Too much
some bloody
fighting.
lips. The Hawks trail by 8. Schroeder with the ball. West picks him up. Splitter sets a screen. It's Prince on the wing. The pass to Splitter. 6 to shoot. That's good from 17 feet away. Splitter's got 9 points.
Kind of nice to see Thiago Splitter just step into the jumper, almost like a practice shot for him.
Here's Iguodala, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. Schroeder kicks to Splitter. Back to Schroeder. Screen by Howard. 1:24 left to play here in the second quarter. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And assist to Splitter maybe, Kevin? What a great screen, creating that space.
Curry against Schroeder. They double-team Curry. Now Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kept alive. West. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Warriors have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. 2 shots. Free throw dropped for David West. The Hawks making a switch here. Scott's checked in. And both free throws good for West. And the Hawks, Brent, going with the brand revamp, throwback logo, new uniforms. How do you like the new look?
Yeah, they're not bad. I don't like when they mismatch the jerseys, Kevin. You know, they'll do the red on the bottom with the charcoal gray on top. I get a little bit confused. I'm more of a traditionalist that way, but we haven't seen a lot of neon in the NBA, but the Hawks bringing it in. And I also, Kevin, like the way that some of the franchises recently have gone to the new almost soccer circular logo. So I like the way Atlanta has situated themselves with that sort of styling.
To the paint, here's Splitter, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Nice job from Splitter there to absorb the contact on the shot, and he uses his body very, very well.
The Hawks have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And the first one drops.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
And Splitter drops them both.
Splitter is a winning player, having a championship under his belt. His winning mentality, a huge bonus for the squad.
Now here's Livingston. Green, the screen. On its way from Curry for 2. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead, up 8. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, probably not the defensive effort you were hoping for thus far.
Yeah, no, our defense isn't where it needs to be. I think they're getting open looks. We're overshifting, and then we're not committing to shooters. Just not a very good defensive effort so far.
Mike, thanks very much for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith, all set to take a look back at the first half of basketball.
The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 25 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. He's been playing extremely well lately and making some new highlights for us already in this one. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
The thing about Steph Curry is he continues to improve. He came into the league confident, and that part has continued to grow. Winning a championship early in your career, winning an MVP, that'll do it to you. We saw the first half. No one is playing as close to his level. It's what we call swaggerific.
And now, Kenny, let's get your opinion on Atlanta.
Well, they're giving up too many high percentage looks, Ernie. They're not closing down the lane, and they're not going hard on the perimeter. That will get an L in any book.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
A look there at the Golden Gate Bridge, blanketed, shrouded in fog. What a sight. Welcome back to the Bay Area, everyone. And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision-making up here in the third.
Warriors leading by 8. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, it's Korver and Bazemore. Howard is out there with Paul Millsap. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now, here's Thompson. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Well, he's the last guy you want to leave open there, but somehow he didn't knock it down.
But they'll get another chance. That shot off. Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. And there's Green on the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
And already maybe a defensive adjustment needs to be made here in the second half if their current setup leads to chances like that. High percentage.
Now here's Schroeder to the paint. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Howard.
And when Howard gets it going, watch out. It's scary to see him dominate like this.
And he gets it to go. Pachulia's got his second bucket. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. It's stolen by Green. Durant, wide open, he fires. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Kevin Durant.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
Howard kicks it over to Schroeder. Korver a screen on Green. Screen by Howard. Bazemore for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, the offense a bit out of sync here to begin the half. They just seem a step behind. 1 of 4 so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Kevin Durant, KD, is such a once-in-a-generation talent at his size. I mean, at 6'11", to be able to shoot the ball with the range he does and with the ease he does makes him such a scoring machine.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we know our old friend Steve Kerr was new to coaching when he took the reins of the Warriors, but he'd mentored under the greats. He said that Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich both had an almost scary amount of presence. As for Steve, he said, I'm very laid back. I believe in the calm presence of a coach more so than the ranting and raving and screaming and yelling. I guess that's what he says to the referees anyway, guys.
Cool under pressure, but D.A., he's as competitive as they come. Thank you. And here is Durant. After Kyle Korver hitting the 3, a shot by Thompson and no one's around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And for Durant, there have been players close to 7 feet that can shoot like he can. But you know, Brent, rarely can they hurt you in transition the way Kevin does.
Well, Kevin, if he operates like that as a guard in the half-court offense, you can imagine when he gets out in transition what a 7-foot guy with that athleticism and length can do to finish off the break.
Clark, he's checked in for Steph Curry. And a regroup necessary. Timeout taken by Mike Budenholzer. The Hawks trail by 14. And here's Schroeder. 12 points for him. The dish to Millsap. Tipped away. Bazemore with it. Working on Green. 5 to shoot. For the 3. The Hawks again can't hit.
His offense just has not been there tonight, and he needs to step up his game because there's still time to recover.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Schroeder following the basket by Draymond Green. Schroeder with the ball. Pass to Millsap. Screen by Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you have to talk about Paul Millsap with glowing remarks to his skill set. He's one of the most skilled power forwards the NBA has, and you look up and down the stat sheet, he'll do it all. He'll block and steal and rebound and have assists. And oh, by the way, now able to stretch the floor out as a three-point shooter.
The first one falls. And Millsap, since moving to the Eastern Conference, Brent, finally enjoying the recognition he deserves.
Yeah, a multiple-time All-Star, and he just keeps getting better. Even as he enters his 30s, Paul Millsap puts up impressive statistics.
Prince is checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Both free throws good for Millsap. Warriors leading by 14. Feeds to Clark. He dishes it to Pachulia. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Well, every year you see Kevin Durant putting up huge numbers on offense and is always in the mix when it comes to the scoring title. Brent, there is just no easy way to slow him down.
Well, it's one thing, Kevin, to score and be explosive that way. It's another thing to be efficient in your scoring. He's never averaged less than 20 points per game since coming into the league, and he's never dipped below 25 points since his rookie year. That's amazing stuff. And he puts all those huge numbers up at incredibly efficient shooting percentages.
Atlanta making a switch here. Muscala's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Well, the pure length of Durant makes his shot so difficult to contest. Just one of many reasons he lives at the free throw line.
Durant against Prince. Screen by Howard. Bazemore for 3. Drills it from outside. Bazemore's got 6 points.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Clark kicks to Durant to the inside. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And knowing that's the kind of D the opposition has been playing, he's going straight for the jugular, just like he should.
You know, we've had point forwards in the league before, but Draymond Green really, in a lot of ways, is a new breed of a point forward. I mean, he does it as an undersized power forward. It does it on a team that plays at an extremely high tempo. And remember, he's also asked oftentimes to guard centers and post players. And so when you factor in the overall versatility that he brings to your roster, he's as valuable as anybody in our league.
Bazemore gets the bucket.
And that jump shot is something Bazemore has really improved upon. You really can't afford to give him that kind of breathing room anymore.
Durant for 3. Warriors the rebound. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a three-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
Yeah, the defensive reaction time has been a bit subpar tonight. Someone should tuck these guys in and turn those lights off.
And with Green, so often you'll see him grab a rebound, bring it up the floor, then set up the score. He really looks like a point guard.
Yeah, passes as well as any lead guard in our league, has a great idea of the moment, knows exactly when and where everyone is on the floor, and minimizes his turnovers as well, and has a terrific assist-to-turnover ratio.
Now, here's Green. 16 points for him. Back to Thompson. Here's Pachulia. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Zaza Pachulia. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Pachulia drops them both. And so it's Atlanta with it. They trail by 18. And Bazemore kicks to Howard. Screen by Howard. Bazemore for 3. The offensive rebound. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Durant. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Atlanta calls timeout. Here's Bazemore. He's got 8. Here's Prince. And he goes in for the dunk.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Prince against Iguodala. Outside Durant. Stolen away. He tries for 3. And it's Iguodala with the rebound. And it's Clark in the corner. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Clark's got 16 points.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Yeah, I wonder if they went into the laboratory during halftime. Their poise, their execution, it's been fantastic.
Yep, it counts.
And even though he's been incredible from the field so far, his team still hasn't been able to get the edge in this one.
Picked by Pachulia. Durant for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now. And so much more responsibility for Hawks head coach Mike Budenholzer, named the team president in the summer of 2015. But I'll tell you what, he's been well prepared. 18 years in San Antonio, actually played for Coach Popovich during those days where he was an athlete. He'll tell you he still is one, but he's doing a terrific job.
Now here's Pachulia. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. When you think of the temperament of Mike Budenholzer, comparing him to, say, Greg Popovich, who he was an assistant coach under for well over a decade, Brent, how would you compare the two of them?
They're very charismatic. They're the kind of coaches that as players, once you get some time with them, get a chance to know them, that what they're trying to do is just get the best out of you. That's something that both of them share.
The free throw drops for Pachulia. David West, he's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Ian Clark. Atlanta also making some changes here. Splitters checked in for Howard. Mike Scott comes in for Muscala. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Kyle Korver. And Pachulia drops them both. Hawks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Bazemore dishes to Cephalosha. Splitter kicks it to Bazemore. Passes it to Scott. Leans inside. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Mike Scott's coming along at a great time in the NBA as a guy who is a spread 4. He spaces the floor and can knock down triples. That's something in his arsenal.
And you look at Mike Scott. He played at Virginia, a second rounder back in 2012.
And pretty quickly establishing himself as a good rotation player in Atlanta. Not a great rebounder or a defender, but there's always a place for shooting, especially if you're a big in the NBA.
He doesn't get the second one. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Livingston, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. 6 on the shot clock. Iguodala with it, guarded now by Prince. Iguodala no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Bazemore passes to Scott. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson for 3. Offensive rebound.
That's a nice tip, and you can't leave him alone on the offensive glass or he'll find a way to get to the ball.
The Hawks shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Prince kicks it to Bazemore. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Bazemore's got 10.
You know, you hear that A word all the time, aggressive, and sometimes just being that can turn your game around. He's been that in the second half, their go-to guy here.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Now Cephalosha. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Cephalosha. Picked by West. Thompson dishes to West. And it's off from three-point range. West has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Now here's Bazemore. 10 points for him. The jump hook. The Warriors pull it in. Pachulia's got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, Iguodala with it. He kicks it to West. Inside. And stolen by Scott. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Cephalosha. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Cephalosha's got his second basket of the night. Warriors leading by 22. Iguodala kicks it to West. Iguodala setting the pick for West. Thompson for the triple. And the 3-ball is good. Thompson's got his second basket.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here is Cephalosha. He has 5. Kicks it to Bazemore from outside the arc. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Iguodala, the pass to West. Back to Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists tonight.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Bazemore. He's got 10. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Wow, Splitter up on the rim. Nice to see him near the hoop and take advantage of that one.
Livingston kicks to Pachulia. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Picked by Pachulia. From down low. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
That's his second personal foul. Iguodala taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Pachulia. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Thompson. And then for Atlanta, Paul Millsap's checked in for Prince. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Kent Bazemore. The Hawks shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. And here's Schroeder. He's got 12. Here's Millsap, count it from 12. Millsap's got his third basket of the night right there.
For a minute, it looked like the shot might be blocked, but Millsap timed his shot perfectly and just got it off.
Here's Curry with the 3. No good there. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Move it to the next guy, drive and kick, let it come out in the wash, all right?
And Steve Kerr asking his guys to simply run their offense, share the basketball.
Yeah, and don't just settle for tossing it around the horn. Attack the defense. Play inside out when you can.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. We've got Green, Iguodala out there with Durant. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Clark in at the 2 guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now here's Korver. Millsap in the corner for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Outside, Green takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Millsap inside, defended by Durant. They get it back. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Warriors leading by 23. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Now, here's Howard. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
And that's just super strength there by Howard. So good at connecting on these shots despite the contact.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Varejao comes in for Draymond Green. And James Michael McAdoo subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Atlanta also making some changes here. Muscala, he's checked in for Millsap. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Kyle Korver. And Jarrett Jack is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now Hardaway, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Hardaway dishes to Cephalosha. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Good.
The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Shooting 1.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for James Michael McAdoo. Kent Bazemore's checked in for Atlanta. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Jarrett Jack.
And for Thabo Cephalosha, a lot more news off the court in 2014 than on it. I'm just glad that he has moved on from those incidents, finds himself in a good place, and is back playing his brand of basketball.
And it's in there.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Howard. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed on 3 this game only. Warriors leading by 21. Outside Curry. Shoots. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Outside, Green. Curry passes to Pachulia. Atlanta with the rebound. And Bazemore kicks to Cephalosha. Kept alive by Atlanta. Muscala dishes to Bazemore. There's a screen. Pass to Howard. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Atlanta. Atlanta calls timeout. And Brent, you look at Kent Bazemore, undrafted out of Old Dominion. At first, he was known more for his sideline antics as a reserve for the Warriors than anything else.
Well, now he's got other guys on the sideline waving towels, Kevin. He's developed into a very valuable rotation player, and he still plays with a chip on his shoulder, and I think that really helps him.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
And like Shaq in the past, it takes a ton to stop Howard on these shots. Simply bodying him sometimes isn't enough.
And Dwight Howard, you know, he's lost some explosiveness over the years, but still remains an intimidating presence when he's healthy. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call him a #1 option on the offensive end, but still great in the pick and roll, better than most when it comes to posting, and defensively, when he's moving well, a straight beast.
Durant, no good.
That set had everything but the finish. You know, even though they missed that shot, they know they will convert that more times than not.
And talking about Howard's defense, he's blocking fewer shots these days, but he remains extremely difficult to score against in the paint.
Yeah, statistically, opponents still struggle to shoot against him. He has the power and instincts to stop most true centers from getting comfortable on the blocks, and his reputation goes a long way toward unnerving opponents.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 7 points for Klay Thompson.
He approaches the rim strong there and then flips up the teardrop.
Schroeder with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Atlanta again missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. The three knocks down the three ball. Curry's got 30 points.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Well, they've been on a roll ever since the break. Doesn't seem to matter whether the shots are open or there's a hand in the face.
Now here's Schroeder inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
Paul Millsap's checked in for Atlanta. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Bazemore inside the three-point line. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Bazemore's got 9 points here in the second half. Outside Curry. Thompson against Korver. Thompson passes to Pachulia. And there's the call on Howard. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
Schroeder against Curry. Thompson outside. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from 18.
Yeah, he's not hitting much of anything, but his team remains in front because of what they've done and how well they've been scoring.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Now here's Bazemore. This is to Schroeder. No one near him. Green with the rebound.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Shot's good by Durant.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Schroeder, and there's the feed to Bazemore. And there's the pass to Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Schroeder kicks to Korver. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Pachulia. And it's Kevon Looney in for Draymond Green. Atlanta also making some changes here. Humphries comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Prince in for Kent Bazemore. Here's Humphries, played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, in basketball, chemistry is everything. I'm not sure in chemistry if basketball is everything, but you saw it there on that inbounds play with the connection between those two guys.
Now here's Curry, three-pointer, rebounded by Korver. Korver's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Yeah, it's one of those quarters where you're just incredibly frustrated that you did not impact it the way you wanted to. So nothing going right now.
Here is Korver. It's Prince on the wing, defended by Durant. Clock at 4. 14 feet away, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Shooting one.
Some changes for Golden State. West comes in for Jones, and it's Draymond Green in for Looney. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Splitters checked in.
One shot.
Warriors leading by 20. Thompson outside. Here's Green. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now here's Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. Schroeder kicks to Korver. A 3-ball. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist in the game. The Warriors have gone through the 4th quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Curry against Schroeder. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 32 points.
You see the defense looking around as if somebody else has the problem. They collectively do. This guy's on fire.
Millsap a screen. Here's Prince. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
Thompson against Korver. Thompson dishes to West. Curry is inside, and he converts the layup. Curry's got 34.
And just a little bit ragged defensively.
Not one of their better efforts, as you can tell by the score. They've been low energy for most of the night.
Now here's Schroeder. Splitter sets a screen. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Green. That's 36 points for Steph Curry.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Schroeder with the ball. Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. And yes, it's good.
Well, the defense presents itself there, but Millsap just too big inside from that spot.
Curry kicks to Durant. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Thiago Splitter. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Pachulia, he's checked in for David West. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Bazemore is checked in. On defense, the Hawks. There's the pick. Here's Curry. Pachulia, good.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Brilliant move, feeding him down the stretch. That last one was a dagger.
Now here's Schroeder. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Have to credit to D at least for contesting that one. Ultimately, Schroeder is just too good from that range. Can't let him get the ball there.
It's Curry outside. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will come the other way. Bazemore inside the three-point line. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Thompson, the basket good off the assist from Durant. 9 points for Klay Thompson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Splitter kicks it over to Schroeder. He feeds it to Millsap. Curry with the steal. Puts it up from 17, and no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Yeah, and I think that's the shot they were scheming to create on that possession. Painful it didn't go down.
Now here's Millsap. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Durant kicks to Curry. Here's Pachulia. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. The free throw drops for Pachulia. And Pachulia drops them both. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's Bazemore. Here's Schroeder. 5 on the clock. From past the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pachulia with the screen on Schroeder. Curry, good.
What a final quarter these guys are having from downtown, just burying the threes in bunches.
Well, really, their execution on the perimeter has been very sharp, in a groove that's hard to slow down.
Schroeder dishes to Millsap. Back to Schroeder. To end the run. Good on the triple.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Curry.
Just a stream of production tonight coming from him, and it was impressive. He never, ever turned the switch off. And when they needed a big bucket, he was the guy they went to, and he came through.
Some changes for Golden State. David West, he's checked in for Pachulia. Ian Clark comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Warriors making a switch here. Varejão's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mike Muscala is checked in for Splitter. "50 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. The dish to Clark. West outside. pass to Durant. 4 on the shot clock. And Jack kicks to Prince. Muscala, the pass to Jack. "16 seconds left to play here in the fourth." Atlanta again missing.
You know, if you're going to go set a pick, you really have to be committed to it. He simply did not do a good enough job to get his teammate open.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball.